What do you think is going to happen with Jay and Punk? And if you say Jay, then we can just end the live right now. No, I'm just kidding.
I don't think there's going to be any winner. I don't think any of them is going to walk out with the title. I think Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker will show up and cause chaos, and then, hijack the World Heavyweight Championship and take that maybe to Survivor Series.
That's a really good prediction, actually. That does make a whole lot of sense because of the way that they were removed from the Battle Royal and the number one contender possibility and all that good stuff. They could just, I can see that happening for sure. And that would piss a whole lot of people off too, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it would, but it would keep the story going. It would give us something fresh, something new, something different. Right? It's not your typical, this person's champion. All right, let's continue the storylines. This person's champion. Now we're like, well, who the hell is champion? Because Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed just hijacked the title. What the hell is going to happen next? It leaves you with that cliffhanger and leaves you wanting more.
It does leave you with the cliffhanger, but then where do they go from there? Is it going to be Bronson Reed or Braun Breaker? A triple threat match, or if there's still a possibility that this match between Jay and Punk could turn into a triple threat match before, I don't know how, but if you want to throw Braun Breaker in there, see, that's the thing, man. Like, anything can happen tonight, and that's, I think, what I'm mostly pumped for.
Really, what they could do if they wanted to, they could mix a little bit of old and bring it in. Give us the history of CM Punk, right? When he won the World Heavyweight Championship, he walked away with the title. Hijacking the title, giving us Rey Mysterio for the champion for the night, going right back to John Cena, and then CM Punk shows up. Then we have two WWE champions. What I think they could do is play by that, right? Have CM Punk and Jey Uso go fight for a second world title. Yeah. Same kind of world title. And then Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed still show up and say, no, that's not the real championship. This is the real championship because we stole the real championship, right? Mm-hmm. And then you can have, the battle for who is the real world champion. I don't know, mix it with what we've already seen, but it's kind of fresh because there's not essentially a real champion. They're just hijacking the real championship.
Yeah. Damn, I kind of like that. That's cool.